Good morning. You'll notice it's a little bit dark. It's just a little before 4 a.m. I'm going to go and do a hike for sunrise. This video is going to be about my past and kind of who I was. Going into my 20s, I had my own business as a freelance beauty therapist, which I loved. But I knew at that point that I had a bit more potential. I knew I wasn't using my brain as fully as I could have been. And so I decided to go back to school. Now I left school at 15 with no hires, so I wasn't able to go to uni. I had to go to college first and do like a 2+2 route, which was fine. I went to Fraserburgh College though, and the lecturer there told me that I wasn't going to be capable of doing HNC. She didn't think I was smart enough, and I was so pissed off. I was like, who the hell does she think she is to tell me what I can and can't do? So that just fueled my fire. I went to Aberdeen College, passed the HND with highest grades, went into third year of uni, graduated with a first class honours degree. And I really just wanted to go back and just give a massive fuck you. Look at what I am capable of. So yeah, graduated, got engaged, got married the following year, and then life just started to get really miserable. Started studying with ACCA. Got divorced shortly after, which was fun, and then so got my chartership, which wasn't easy, but got it, and then quit my job a month later to go and fulfill a burning desire to travel the world, which was really fun. Made the best memories. Settled in New Zealand for a year, which I just loved. I applied for a second year visa, got that, but I knew that I had to, I should have said as well, I started building my property portfolio before I left, and I knew that I had to come back and sort out some mortgage stuff for that. And I knew that I needed 3 months worth of UK employment income to be able to do that, so the plan was come back, smash that out, be back in New Zealand in time for summer. But when I came back, things just didn't go to plan. Just at the same time, the banks changed their rules and it had to be 6 months employment history for a mortgage, and I also got some abnormal smear results back, and so I had to go back for further testing in 6 months' time. And I remember calling my dad and just crying, been like, why is this happening to me? Why is everything saying I have to be here for 6 months? So yeah, then I just wasn't happy. I wasn't a happy person, and so in my rational head, the obvious answer was to look for happiness in external sources, and that came in the form of a boy. So after a very, very, very fleeting encounter, all I'm going to say on that was that he recognised the vulnerability, got inside my head, absolutely pulverised it, and left as soon as he appeared. I was absolutely broken. I didn't know my arse from my elbow. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I wanted. Yeah, life just really wasn't great at that time. I had really bad anxiety. I started suffering from really bad panic attacks, and life just wasn't good. So I started seeing a therapist who was great. She helped me a lot, and really a pivotal moment for me was Christmas Day 2018, when one of my friends, I actually spoke about him in a previous video, Martin, he tragically died, and that was the last panic attack for me. That really was my kind of your shit is insignificant. And that's when I really started getting into personal development and kind of really exploring what like potential there was, and really just started to, I just wanted to improve kind of my headspace and start improving my life. So yeah, that's who I was, but I really was rebuilding myself from the bottom up. I had no confidence, I had no self-belief, I had no self-esteem, and that, yeah, that's taken a while to build. So that, then that's when I kind of crossed paths with Stevie, got involved in Reach Your Peak, which was life-changing. And then fast forward, that is kind of me to this point. So who I was in the trees, who I am with the sunrise, and who I'm going to be in the future at the top. So who am I? I am someone who finally prioritizes myself. I'm growing in confidence every single day. I keep kind of my development as a priority. I'm working on evolving and just becoming better every day. I am very self-disciplined and self-motivated, but I've learned to like the importance of being present and living in this moment, while still having a focus on the future and kind of being a goal setter and achieving those. I've also, one of my biggest fears before was dying without having lived. And I think that made me always have like a to-do list, always be working through a bucket list, making sure that I was always doing stuff. But now I realise that I am living. I'm living every single day and I'm absolutely loving life. And also, I've finally changed the lenses. I've been given new ones, so I can finally see me and really appreciate who I am. Don't know if you can see that sunrise, but it is gorgeous. So who am I gonna become? I have planted the seeds now, so it is all about nurturing them. I am going to continue working on my growth and development every single day. I am going to be one of the first people to complete the Stevie Kidd coaching pathway. I'm going to do Kilimanjaro and I am going to conquer Advanced Base Camp. I am going to do Ironman Hawaii. I'm going to be the exact person that has the power, the confidence and the presence to be standing on that stage in Vegas, presenting to thousands with my soulmate and my family in the first row. And yeah, I'm going to work damn hard to make sure that that happens. So that's who I'm going to become. Let's go! Woo! Day 31 is done! The day one of Reach Your Peak, we had to finish the day speaking about what we were passionate about. So I thought I'd do that in this video too. So things that get me really fired up and get me really passionate are bettering myself, learning, always learning, being outdoors. Like this space, you guys, love it. I love hiking, I love exercising, I'm really passionate about nutrition and just living a healthy life, making sure that I always help others. Traveling, oh my god, I love being on an airplane. I love going to new places. What else do I love? Oh, cooking. I really, really like cooking when it's for other people. And I'm also very, very passionate and ecstatic about the future and what's to come. Let's go!